What's up, everyone? It's your boy. I got some TF2 gameplay in the background as I talk over this mic alone in my living room, trying to figure out whether or not I'm entertaining enough for an audience, but I guess we'll see in due time. My videos have gotten a decent amount of traction, which I'm happy about. Nothing too crazy, but the estimated response that I know that I was probably going to get. My first video got like 60 views, which actually surprised me. I thought I was going to top off at 20, but I guess people decided that Paragon was a new enough game and my video showed up in their feed and they're like, huh, I wonder what this is. So for everyone who did watch that video and returned to the channel, thank you for whatever you see in me. And if there's anyone first seeing this for the first time, then like I said, I hope I'm just as entertaining as some of your favorite content creators, because I hope to foster that sort of reaction that they garner and hopefully build a community around it, something more genuine. I feel like with a lot of the top content creators, I remember I watched Markiplier even before he hit 1 million subscribers, and I know, and he's talked about it too, on how it just becomes harder and harder to try to stay connected to that community. So I hope that I can get decently big so I can have that community, but not too big where I become out of touch and sort of just a figurehead for it. But I digress. My mind's mostly been on like the video games that have been inspirational to me, in particular like Valve games. I know because Portal RTX came out, that's just been exclusively in my feed with reactions and the story behind it, but I'm already big enough nerd to know what the story of that universe is. So but RTX, man, I think about how RTX looks with Portal now and how the first Portal did. I think about the people that came up with like the Famicom and the Dreamcast, you know. I feel like by the time like the first Half-Life came out, I probably would have been crying, seeing how video games can transcend our media, be better than movies. It's like you've heard this before, it's like playing a movie for yourself, and finally being able to reach that point must have been a huge shock to everyone coming up from that era. But yeah, I don't know why, but December's got me thinking about the past and stuff like that. Not even like my own past, but just everything, the origin of everything, and how it's all evolved over time. Especially with my generation, we're the people in between. It's kind of like in Fight Club when Tyler said, "We have no Great War, we have no Great Depression. We're the middle childs," or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen Fight Club. I gotta watch Fight Club again. That's such a good movie. But if there's any of you watching it till here, let me know what inspired you at a young age, whether it be, any of the CODs or something niche that I wouldn't know about, or even if you like hentai games. I know some people find that niche very entertaining. So, whatever you like, don't be afraid of it. I'm just trying to talk, but like I said, I hope I'm entertaining enough when I do talk. And this gameplay is also entertaining as well. I know that a lot of people hate Pyro when it comes to Team Fortress 2, but he's got to be my favorite class. I love rocket jumping with Soldier, and I love being sneaky as hell with Spy, but just wombo comboing people with Pyro and knocking them off ledges gives me a form of dopamine that those two just can't come close to. So when it comes to my overall favorite class, and that it has to be Pyro. Uh, but I've been playing a lot of MVM, hoping for that golden pan, baby. But I haven't gotten too lucky. I've gotten a bunch of specialized kill streak kits though that I use like weapons on, so I can't be too mad at that. But it is what it is. But what's your game you grind out? I know I got like 3 games that I have 1,000 hours on. Team Fortress 2 being one of them. But what's a game that you've surpassed that level, or at least when it comes to like Elden Ring, for example? I've probably clocked like 50 hours on it, still haven't beat it, but I know people that have less hours than me, but come from that, you know, that Souls background, that just know what they're doing off the get-go. So, you know, I guess it all depends where you come up from, but that's my time. So, like I said, I hope y'all take it easy. Have a good rest of your life. Maybe I'll have another video out within the next week.